Okay then guys, we are back. We have got loads to go over today. We're inside a Monster Hunter and it appears that this game is exceeding all levels, knocking out of the ring Elden Ring, Baldur's Gate and Hogwarts Legacy. We've got to talk numbers and what it seems to be doing right now, as well as the bad reputation it is definitely giving itself as the Steam reviews are tanking dramatically. We've also got the title updates for Tier 1 happening in the spring. We now know what's happening there, and the summer update has also been announced. So we're going to give you guys all the information you need to know about Monster Hunter today. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful like button and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. We are also going to be giving away a copy of the game. So if you want to get involved with it, head down into the comment section and put in a yellow love heart. We're going to announce that one over the next week. So make sure that you stay tuned, as you may well get yourself a free copy of the game. With that being said, let's dive on in and see what it is that's happening right now in Monster Hunter Wilds. So starting off, we have an amazing announcement which has a bit of a backhander off the back end of it, but right here, Monster Hunter Wilds sold 1 million units in 6 hours on Steam, making it Capcom's most successful PC launch to date, and has already passed the peak player count of Elden Ring, Baldur's Gate 3 and Hogwarts Legacy. Now, what do we actually mean by that? Well, we've actually right now at this point of recording got nearly 250,000 players inside of the game as we speak. Now, the 24-hour peak period has been its all-time peak period, obviously, because it's only been live today, but it's at 1.3 million players. Now, obviously, we've lost around 500,000 straight off the rip. Now, how does that even work? It's actually pretty damn obvious, and it doesn't take a genius to figure that one out once you've actually got in. When we take a look at exactly what the review scores are saying right now, it is looking at a 44% review score rate, 28,000 reviews, with over half of them stating that the game is doing poorly. Now, what is the biggest problem with this game? It is the optimization. The optimization in this game is really not great. I had quite a few issues just being able to get started off the rip, and I have a AMD Ryzen 7 5800 X3D with a RTX 4070, and this thing ran like absolute chip butties on the beginning. It was absolutely awful. It did not run smoothly at all, and it was all jagged and horrible. We've had a bit of play around, and now we are getting smooth gameplay, although it does require a lot of resources inside of the game. Obviously, there has been some new drivers that we are now looking at, as this states right here via the Monster Hunter status page. If you are experiencing any initial issues with the Monster Hunter Wilds on Steam, please try updating your graphic drivers, turning off compatibility mode, and readjust your settings. Thank you all for your patience and support. And this seems to be a massive problem, and it seems to be not only on PC, as loads of people are also having issues on Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5. It just seems that the optimization on this game just really isn't there, and the only complaint that people have really got is that they're struggling to be able to keep the frame rates, as we have a ginormous frame tanking. For me, the game runs smoothly for the most part, although if I start opening anything else on my PC, it will get extremely janky just because of the amount of resources it requires. I don't really understand why that's the case, and if any of you guys have managed to find a workaround, help me, help the rest of the community, and let me know via the comment section below. We'll pin the best one if it does happen to actually work. Now, for those of you guys who are actually in the game and enjoying it, which are, well, hundreds of thousands of you, because this game is absolutely incredible once you get past the optimization issues, and geez, incredible is a understatement. We have got quite a lot happening straight off the rip. We had the day 1 patch, which launched just this morning, and that obviously brought into play a lot of issue resolutions, and now we should be a little bit better off. But when we're talking new content, we are already looking at the next load up. It states right here that the title won a place to gather, a new place to meet, communicate, have meals together, and more with other hunters will be added to the Monster Hunter Wilds in the TU1. This area will be available to hunters who have completed their main story, so get hunting and be ready. Now, what is it that they're talking about with regards to that? The TU1, also known as the Title Update 1, which is a part of the roadmap which we have received right here for spring and summer, is actually quite interesting. You can see that we've already got the first new enemy boss that we know what they look like, we know what they're called, and it is going to be Mitsune. Now, this is going to have alongside it event quests and additional updates updates, which, as we have very well seen, has been this right here, which is a new place to gather. Now, via an article from Games Radar, they gave a bit more of a breakdown towards this of exactly what it is that we're going to be able to have, but the Premium Deluxe Edition owners are arriving in spring 2025 for the Cosmetic DLC Pack 1, so it may coincide with the release of this title update totaled. But a massive Mitsune monster makes a return, joining the already huge Monster Hunter Wilds roster. If you're not aware of this colossal creature, it's a serpentine dragon-like creature that's almost like a hybrid of a mythical kitsune, fox, and a crocodile. Except it's to be a serious challenge, so hopefully that one is going to be very, very good. And on the original graphic that we showed you guys, you will notice that the summer tier update for the title is obviously there as well, with a unknown monster. Now, via the Games Radar article again, it states right here, there is an additional monster, but Capcom is keeping it tight lid on what the monster is for now. While it isn't expectedly confirmed or denied, describing the monster as additional rather than new suggests it might be another returning monster like Mitsune, but that's just pure speculation on their part. On top of that, they also have event quests, which again, there'll be more limited time hunts and event challenges to complete with the release of the summer title update, and the Cosmetic DLC Pack 2 for Premium Deluxe owners is due in time for the summer 2025. So hopefully it joins the title update, and it could arrive at a different date though. Overall, it's relatively interesting, and it seems to be a very off-sided point for the game. It could be a very good feature, but it could also be a very bad one. Right now, the game is hanging in the balance, as the game itself is absolutely incredible, and everybody who is able to play it is loving every single second of it. Although those of you guys who are having some more troubles may well have just spent an absolute bang buck fortune for a game that's not optimized enough to play on your PC. If you are having struggles, do let me know via the comment section below, and let me know what your specs are on PC, or if you are struggling on PlayStation and Xbox, also do let me know. I've got a lot of hope for this game, and I really do hope that it brings in the works. It's got the crux there for an incredible game, and with numbers like 1.3 million in a 24-hour peak period, the numbers do not lie, and you guys were obviously excited for that one. If you guys haven't already, make sure you're smashing that like button and subscribing with post notifications turned on. Unfortunately, that's all we've got time for today, but we are going to be trying to bring you guys your Monster Hunter news every single day. So make sure you stay tuned. Thanks again for watching. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, and as always, up until the next time, I'll see you in the clouds.